Hello everyone, it's Alice here from Top Mark Science, and today we'll be looking at compounds and chemical formula. Throughout this video, we'll be exploring the difference between atoms, elements, compounds and mixtures, what a chemical formula tells us about a compound, and how to write chemical formula for different compounds. Let's get started. If you've watched my other videos, you'll be aware that stuff is made of stuff. Atoms, made of protons, electrons, and neutrons. Atoms are the foundations of elements, compounds, and mixtures. Let's look at the difference between these three things. Elements are substances made up of only one type of atom, like this one here, or these two here. Yes, this is an element, but because there are two atoms, it is diatomic. That's the key here. There's only one type of atom. These are the same types of atom. An element? Not this one. This is a compound. A compound is a substance made up of two or more types of atoms chemically joined together by bonds. It's all about the types of atoms. Well, what if we have all this stuff here together? We have different atoms. This must be a compound. Nope. Although we have different types of atoms, these are not chemically joined together. This is a mixture. A mixture is a substance that contains different atoms, elements, and compounds, but are not chemically bonded. If you look here, these atoms are chemically bonded together. This is a compound. Between this compound and this element, there is no bond. Mixtures can be separated physically. More on this in another video. Pause the video here and try this activity. You can use the words in the pink box to label each diagram. Each word may be used once, more than once, or not at all. If you finish, try the challenge. Let's see how we did. Marking pens at the ready. A contains only one type of atom, therefore it is an element. B contains more than one type of atom that's chemically joined together. This is a compound. C has two atoms but are the same type. This is an element. D has various compounds, elements, and atoms. This is a mixture. E has lots of atoms, but they're all the same type. This is still an element. F has different compounds, not bonded together. This is a mixture of compounds. G has lots of atoms of the same type. This is an element. And H has multiple types of elements. It's a mixture of elements. If needed, the challenge mixtures can be separated because they are not chemically bonded together. Well done, everyone. Let's move on. Because compounds have multiple types of atoms in them, we can display them using letters and numbers to represent these atoms bonded together. This is called chemical formula. It shows us what elements are present in a compound and how many of each there are. Take this compound, for example. Let's say it has one carbon and four hydrogens. One carbon, four hydrogens. Now we know the numbers, we can display the formula as CH4. There are two capital letters, which tells us there are two elements in this compound, carbon and hydrogen. But there are 5 atoms. There is no number after the C, so there is one carbon. There is a number 4 after the hydrogen, which means there are 4 hydrogens, giving a total of 5 atoms. Just a reminder, if there is only one atom, you do not need to put a number afterwards. Take a quick pause here and write down the key points about this particle diagram. If you finish, try the challenge. Let's see how we got on. There are two types of atoms bonded together. This is a compound. There are three circles, so three atoms, but two different colours, so two elements. We have one green, which is A, and two reds for B, so our formula is AB2. Good job, everyone. Pause the video here for some additional practice. Look at the formulae on the left and fill in the boxes to determine the number of elements and atoms for each compound. A couple have been started for you. If you finish, try the challenge. Let's go through the answers. In Li2O, there are two capital letters, which means there are two elements. However, in this example, there are two lithiums and only one oxygen, giving us three atoms. In magnesium chloride, we have magnesium and chlorine, so two elements. But in this case, there is one magnesium and two chlorines, so three atoms. NaCl is sodium chloride with two elements and two atoms. Answers for water, H2O, are now displayed. CO2, iron oxide, glucose, and this final compound. If you tried the challenge to write a couple of sentences to describe to someone how you would find this information out, you could say, the number of capital letters shows you how many elements are present. Add the small numbers up to tell you how many atoms are present. And if no number is present after an element, then there is just one of them. Well done, everyone. Pause the video here to try this activity. Use the information to fill in the gaps of which elements are present in the compounds listed. An example has been given and a few have been started for you. If you finish, try the challenge at the bottom. Let's go through your answers. CaCO3 has one calcium, one carbon, and three oxygens. Magnesium, sulfur, and four oxygens. NaCO3 has one sodium, one nitrogen, and three oxygens. CaCl2 has one calcium and two chlorine. And our challenge shows us MgOH2, but in this case there are brackets around the OH. This tells us that we need to multiply everything inside the brackets by the number on the outside of the brackets, in this case 2. Magnesium is on the outside of the brackets with no number. This means there is one magnesium, but oxygen is on the inside of the brackets, so there are two oxygens, as well as two hydrogens. That was a challenge, so don't worry if you did not get this correct. Now pause the video here and use the description of each compound to write its formula. Replay the video when you're ready to go through the answers. Well done if you had a go. Here are the answers for each compound and description. Pause the video so you have enough time to check your work. Time for our end of video quiz. Question 1. A something is a substance made of two or more types of atom that are chemically bonded together. A compound. Well done. Question 2. How many atoms are present in H2SO4? Remember to find out the number of atoms, we add the little numbers. So 2 plus 4 makes 6 atoms. Question 3. Describe the element present in H2SO4. We have 2 hydrogens, 1 sulfur, and 4 oxygens. Question 4. True or false? If there is only one element in the compound, you write the number 1 after it. This is false. You do not need to write a number if there is only one of those elements. And final question, number 5. Write the formula for zinc thiosulfate, which has 1 zinc, 2 sulfurs, and 3 oxygens. The formula will be ZnSO3. Well done if you got any of these correct. Pause the video here to see which colour you feel like you are at the end of this video. Be honest with yourself. It's good to know what our strengths are and areas for development. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed it and would like to see more from Top Mark Science, you can like this video and subscribe to this channel. I'll see you next time.